Hey guys, how's your day going? It's Alpha Arcanine here, and welcome to my team preview for the Delta Battle League. So just a warning quick, my voice is probably going to sound pretty weird because I'm sick, I'm getting sick, or I'm in the process of being sick. All of the above, but just a warning, so that's why my voice kind of sounds weird. Nothing else other than that. Just bear with me, and hopefully you guys do enjoy this. So I am running the Delta Battle League. I don't want to say I'm like the owner or the admin or anything, because that sounds a little bit too controlling, but I did start it, I do run it, basically, but I don't want to take any ownership of it. It is a group effort. As you can see, this what is it called? The logo in the background was created by Marinok, who actually does my graphics as well. Or some of them. He's going to be doing my graphics from now on. He is doing the Uber-time thumbnails, but I have done everything other than that. But once I do start a new series, he's going to do all those thumbnails, most likely, if he can. I mean, I'm going to ask him. But I'm sure he will do it. He's a very nice person. Go check him out if you want graphics or anything, and he does have a pretty awesome channel. So, other than that, we will get started right away. With my first pick in the Mega Round, which is just the only round you can take Megas, I took a Mega Swampert because I like that great attack power and defenses as well, and only one weakness to grass types. And, where was I going to go with that? I completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, Mega Swampert. I was kind of debating between Mega Medicham as well, but I ultimately took Mega Swampert just because of the better defenses. And yeah, that was my first pick. So in the second round, I did take Kyurem Black, just because I thought it was too good to pass up. I was aware that I had two very strong offensive Pokemon with my first two picks, but I hopefully worked around that a little bit. And in the third round, I took Gardevoir, which is obviously special, and that's why I took Gardevoir, because after taking two very physical Pokemon with the first two picks, I wanted to even out a little bit, so I took Gardevoir. And I do like the Psychic Fairy typing, which I'm really not used to Fairy types at all, on my point of view, so we'll see how that goes. With my fourth pick, I took Drifblim, just for more of a tanky Pokemon, as great HP, and once you get those defenses up, it can be very, very tanky Pokemon, actually. And not a whole lot of weaknesses. I don't think there's any 4 times weaknesses, which is really nice. And yeah, that was my fourth pick. So I apologize if I'm going through this way too quick. But with the first couple takes, it took me like a really long time to go through this. So apologize for that. In the fifth round, I took Skarmory because I wanted to have somebody to set traps up or hazards. And in my opinion, Skarmory is the best hazard setter. Not Fortress. Ferrothorn was taken before Skarmory by the Rodent fan, I think, in the third or fourth round. But I really do prefer Skarmory because, first of all, it has Sturdy, so you can always get a guaranteed Stealth Rocks or Spikes down, but it does have very good physical defense as well, which I just really like Skarmory better anyway. I've used Skarmory competitively before, but I've never really used Ferrothorn, actually. I've tried on Showdown a little bit, but it's never really worked out for me. But yeah, that's why I took Skarmory over Ferrothorn and the other common hazard setters. With the sixth pick, I did take Snorlax, for the same reason as Drifblim. I want something a little tankier. This league is pretty offensive, especially a couple teams are extremely offensive, and I want to have something to slow them down once I play them in the league. So that's why I took Snorlax. Also, just the normal typing, only one weakness to fighting. It's pretty awesome. I've never used Snorlax competitively, but I'm sure it can work out pretty great. I've had some very bad experiences against Snorlax, so I'm going to take those into account and kind of play against what I did wrong, and hopefully it works out. With my seventh pick, I took Hitmontop because I really wanted a spinner, and by that time, most of the common spinners were gone. I think Blastoise was taken second round by Fancy Cross, and what other spinners? Excadrill, I really wanted Excadrill, but Munchlax took him fourth round, I believe. So yeah, I did take him on top. It's obviously, spinner is its main job, but also does have some pretty good defenses, and it has Intimidate as its ability, or one of its abilities. I think it also has Technician, but I probably will be sticking with Intimidate. I'm not going to be giving a whole lot of tips on my team for this video because I don't want to just tip off everything I'm going to be doing in the league. And everybody knows what I'm going to be doing and they can prepare for that. But I just take Hitmontop as my spinner, and that's pretty much that. With my next pick, I took Victini because just it's too good to pass up, pretty much like here in Black. The legendary cap for this league is 2 per team, so that was my second legendary. But I really didn't want any other legendaries after that. Victini does have base 100 for all of its stats, which pretty much you can craft it into whatever you want to use it for. I'm not going to say what I plan on using it for, but I do have a pretty solid strategy with it, and hopefully it works out. With my 9th pick, I took Hydreigon, and I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I've just always been pronouncing it Hydreigon since Black and White, so I'm going to be calling it Hydreigon for the rest of this series and the rest of everything involving Hydreigon, pretty much. The reason I chose Hydreigon was I was kind of debating on which Pokemon I wanted, but then I watched one of Verlisify's strategy videos, and just kind of fell in love with Hydreigon. I've used Hydreigon before, but that was back when, you know, it wasn't at all competitive. I was just battling with my friends, and it was all legendaries pretty much. And I just had this random Hydreigon with Draco Meteor and Body Slam and Surf, and just basically built to take out Dialga and Palkia and all that stuff. And yep, that's why I took Hydreigon. I do have another special Pokemon now, thanks to that. So, Gardevoir, Hydreigon, pretty awesome, right? With my last pick, I took Ninjask, basically because it has really awesome speed at base 165, I believe, or base 160 maybe. But yeah, it's really high. It's the fastest OU and down Pokemon that's in those tiers, other than Deoxys speed, but that's Uber obviously, which is not allowed in this league. And yeah, that's pretty much my team. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And be sure to check back soon for another video, and goodbye, guys.